Alright, we're back at it again. We're gonna try to go for more levels for trends, since the new level cap is at 999. So we have a long way to go. Which is fine with me, because at least we have more content to do. And let me go ahead and pull up the stream, and we can get started soon enough. Just to see who else is going to be coming in. Come on, let me see the stream on YouTube. Alright. It'd be like the good old days when I was going for level 999. But how long is this going to take? I have no idea. Already had a good head start when it came to opening up all the gifts that I've stored up for a good 7 years. Ever since I got lit level 999 back in 2019. Hope everyone's doing well today. I gotta make a new playlist for the lit levels. Mainly, I want to get all the trends to 999 before the anniversary of the 10th year anniversary of Tube Simulator, which it's gonna happen. No doubt about it, I'll get it done. Whether I be doing this on stream or off stream. Which, of course, I'm gonna get the 999th level on stream. To just document it, you know. There we go, there we go. Alright, alright. Let's see. For both Prisma, eggs, and gaining more lit levels. Dang it. Can't type. I cannot type. There's that. There's that. Where are we at? Evie, welcome back. We're gonna get started real soon. Yo, Gray, what's up? Doing good. How about yourself? Wait, is my microphone? Okay, yeah, my microphone is working. I always have a fear that my microphone is muted, and I've had it be muted for a good 20 minutes before I even realized it was muted. What up, Nicholas? Yeah, you can see my mouse all over the place because I actually have the PC version of Tube Simulator out. Be Pewdiepie's Tube Simulator. came out in September of 2016. I'm still playing it. Mainly what you can do is that you can just buy items, you could buy customizations, you could just build your room however you want to do it. You could decorate it and whatnot. You have pixelings to obtain, which are your pets right here. We have a collection of them. We have a collection of a lot of them. They're adding more and more pretty much by the update. Usually they add a few more pixelings every month. For a while we've had a dry spell of updates, but now they've been making more and more updates. So if you ever want to go play, it's free. And they recently added an update that first that we actually had level 999. That was the last level you're able to get into the game. And then just a few days ago, they added 999 more levels for the trends. So I have been making some progress with that. I should totally get the... what's it called? Whatchamacallit? Almost forgot what it's called, actually. Hold up. Give me a second. Refer a friend program. Yeah, refer a friend. Once your friend creates their channel, they can open this menu to confirm the invitation. They must then reach level 15 for both of you and them to be able to earn rewards. There we go. Just for any new people who want to play the game. There we go, there we go. And let's see. Alright, let's get started. One thing is that you're able to get Prisma eggs, which is a rare chance for it to happen and appear in the Craniac minigame. From there, you're able to get new pets that are just a bit of a, let's just say, shiny version of the regular pixelings. But the only way to get them is through Craniac, and occasionally there's going to be an ad spot for it, because they added a new update as well that you could actually get a pixeling just by watching 5 ads before it. So this will be ad number 6. So you'll be able to get a free pixeling every day. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and start up Craniac. And look at that. The very first game is a Prisma egg. Not bad at all. I'll accept that. Mainly for this is that you have to stay calm. Stay calm, do not panic. And what you need to do is that you have to line up the crane right here to just run into the egg. That's literally all it is. So one thing is for sure is that you could actually just back out and then go back into Craniac. It's not going to go away. I can't even speak English correctly. That is not going to go away. It's always going to be there just as long as you don't exit out of the game. Now, everyone has their own way of doing this. They have their own technique. For me, I personally like that I just wait for the egg to go to the very edge of the screen just before I actually drop the crane. That's for me. That's for my timing. That's for my comfort zone. I like it to go towards the right, where it's just swinging to the right, not to the left. That's just my preference. So all it is just patience, timing, and just go with it. So let's see here, and we're going to go with it. And there you have it. Simply put it. Now it's done. There you go. We got an egg. And what we're going to get, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. And it is Prisma Pewds. Look at that. We have PewDiePie's pixelings version of PewDiePie. So that's his pixeling right there. A brand new pixeling that I have yet to have for the collection. What a great way to start the stream. Alright. Let me go ahead and just screenshot this to share to the Discord chat. If I can even actually do this right. There we go. Cool. Let me go ahead and just share it. Let's see. I can't even pronounce your name. I want to say Veta. At least for now. It's just the ones I probably can't pronounce. Or TZ. Whichever works. But I'm happy. I'm happy with that. And as you can see, there are letters on the screen. Yeah, I can say TZ. Alright, thank you. But you see that there are letters on the screen is because I'm actually playing the PC version of Pewdiepie Simulator. You can actually download Google Play on your PC if you're on an Android device and whatnot, if you prefer that. And then you can just download Pewdiepie Simulator, and then you could actually put customized hotkeys so that you could just use hotkeys to play the game too. That way you don't have to use your mouse to click everywhere. So I'm using the S to open the bubble, D to drop the crane, spacebar to hit OK and whatnot. A is to continue, like claim. And I'm gonna ignore the vacation bubbles as much as I can because I've already maxed out all the vacation items. So if I were to grab that bubble, I'll just get absolutely nothing. But thank you, TZ. I've been playing Pewdiepie Simulator pretty much the day that it came out, and I've been making videos ever since. Outer Minds has noticed me quite a few times. They've already verified the name right there that you see it's in rainbow. They already put me on the leaderboard so people could check out my channel by clicking on it. They've also seen me get to the last level in the game, which I was confirmed to be the very first person to ever do so legitimately, because there are people who do cheating. They cheat to get to the last level of the game, but they never got acknowledged. And within every update, of course, I make videos on said update. They even made characters for me, which you see on the bottom left and bottom right of the screen right there. Those are sorties. One of them is in Pewdiepie's Pixeling, and then the other one is in Pewdiepie Simulator. So they're just chilling. They're just chilling in every video from then on forth, every live stream that I ever do. If I ever decide to do a VTubing format, then of course I'm going to be using sortie. And then I grabbed a vacation item bubble, which nothing happens. I've already maxed it out. I can't do anything with that. So there's always that option. Well, I'll grab a double, so it don't matter. But as you can see, I've been getting A little bit of progress, bit by bit. 111,000 XP per every Craniac bubble I catch. It's fun. Like, you could casually play it. It's just you're leveling up, you're getting your stuff, you're getting items. If you like decorating, then that's great. If you like a good community to join, you can always join the official PewDiePie's Pewdiepie Simulator Discord. Lots of good people there. If you go through the referral link, it'll take you to the download page for the game itself. Just download the game and then get to level 15. Just, let's see. Yeah, you would have to go get to level 15, and then you go to the social page. You go down, refer a friend, and then you go to rewards. And then from there, you could just confirm the invitation, and then you'll be able to get your own Sortie Pixeling and $100 to start. Which Sortie's right there. I can't zoom in for whatever reason. One of the updates broke it to where you can't zoom in with the scroll mouse on the PC version. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite games to play. Been playing for a good nearly 10 years. I played since day one. And they're adding more and more pixelings, and I'm just collecting them all. Bronze Eagle. Free stuff. Now, since we got 999 more levels to go for trends, that's going to be my new goal. Red Dead Redemption 2, I have not. I actually owned the zombie DLC of Red Dead Redemption 2 because that was only for $20 when I saw it, so I'm like, I'm gonna grab it. One game I'm really interested in seeing right now would be Power World, because they're going to be dropping a major update of 1.0 down on July 10th, so I'll probably be playing that for a while as well. Can I even see the game from here? I don't even know where I put the game at. I don't even know if that included the full game or just the DLC portion. I'll have to look at that later on. Yeah, it's called Undead Nightmare. Unless if I got that mixed up. I could have gotten mixed up with the other one. Don't mind me. Because if that was part of the first one, then yeah, then I only have the first game. But again, it was only for $20. I'm like, I'm gonna get that if I ever get around to playing it. But either way, I'm glad that we actually got at least one pixeling, one brand new pixeling to add to the collection. I still got to get 17 more. No, 27 more. This was 150 thus far, and they're going to add more. Like, they're adding more and more pixelings now. So the collection never ends. Which is good. Because they're also going to be thinking about adding more pixelings from Pewdiepie's pixelings onto Tube Simulator. So that's even more pixelings to collect. And one of them I'm very looking forward to would be Sven. Which is, you know, Pewdiepie's Minecraft wolf. It was added to Pewdiepie's pixelings, but not in Tube Simulator. So once it's added to Tube Simulator, then that's going to be good. No, the game has been developed by Outer Minds. Is that PewDiePie does voice his character in the game. And every 2 weeks we have an event. So it's just, if you missed out on one event, then no worries. It'll come back at some point. The only ones that are going to be here once a year would be Valentine's, Christmas, Halloween, and as well as the anniversary, respectively. Yo, what up? Speaking of developers, here's one in the chat already. Welcome back. The very first pixeling was Pewds. I got Prisma Pewds very first game. Oh, hey. Let me see. Okay, you got it. Oh, I'm able to scroll the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. I'm able to scroll every other website. It's just for whatever reason, I'm unable to scroll in the PC port. I don't know why. Any other Prismas yet? Only Prisma Pewds, and that was the very first egg that appeared when I started up the stream. I'm happy. Yesterday, an egg actually did appear at the end of the stream, which I was not able to catch it. And I'm not thinking about it because it's like, what could have it been? That it would have been the best way to end off the stream. Like, I try not to think about it. Hey, look at that. You brought this up. You brought it up, Gold. I blame you respectively with good intentions. Alright. So we got another egg. Am I able to get the egg? We will find out. Let's see here. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna rush it. Can't rush good things. In fact, I'm just gonna exit out and get right back. Alright. So fast, I know. I can't even see the timer of the stream right now. 24 minutes? Okay, so that was good. I'm waiting. I'm not going to drop it yet. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. The crane popped the egg. What's up, Jace? Welcome to the stream. I know! It popped! It should have not! Rarely does it ever happen that it actually pops the egg. But it popped it. It should have been like that. It should have been like that. Right there. That's how the egg should have been. Like the crane didn't even pop this bubble, but it popped the egg. It's just so weird. It's unpredictable. And before we get a new perk, a new perk that it doesn't let the crane pop the egg. Or bubble, for that matter. Anyways, I'm not angry. There's always another opportunity. Who knows, it could have been just a regular Prisma that I've already gotten and not a new one I've yet to get. I'm coping so hard right now. I'm not going to think about it. We're moving on from here. We're trying to get lit levels. The eggs are just a bonus. Or is it the other way around? The lit levels are just a bonus, and the main concern is grabbing all the eggs. Anyways, we did confirm that the XP that you get from Craniac is exactly the same amount of XP that you would get from Puggle. The only thing is that Puggle is a lot more expensive in that route if people decide to use Puggle over Craniac. So what I usually do now is that I'm just gonna buy 3 items and let that run in the background. Oh yeah, Prismas will always be a priority. Oh yeah, while you're here is that, yeah, there is an issue again with the vacation item event bubbles just popping up, pun intended, that it just shows up even though I already maxed it all out. Like, I don't know why. I actually had to crush the home item bubbles so that I'll be able to find them again to grab them for XP. But in doing so, it allowed the vacation item bubbles to pop back in, which I've already maxed them out. So if I were to grab them, it's not going to give me an item. At least I don't see any double vacation items. So I'm grateful for that. So I just have to focus on grabbing the home bubbles or lifestyle bubbles. Grab one to show them. I'm trying. Like, I am trying. There you go. There's that. There's that. So if I claim it, nothing. Scroll wheel is disabled when keyboard button mapping is enabled. Okay. I can see that. I'll have to test that out. Later on, though. I really need the keyboard mapping for Craniac, because I don't want to just move my mouse all over the place. This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love the PC port, so that it's easier for me to stream without having to worry about my battery life on my phone, and it looks better. But I could have sworn I was able to scroll as well during some of the other live streams I've done. I was able to zoom in. Maybe I just have to reset the thing and then it'll allow me to scroll again. Not a game-breaking bug, but it's a game-breaking bug. Well, it's a game-breaking my heart. That's what it is. Yeah, it's just an empty bubble of nothingness, despair, sadness, the void. I'm being dramatic. But again, at least it's not double the vacation bubbles that are just popping up. It's like, at least I'm guaranteed to get the lifestyle bubble, so not too big. It's just like the anniversary thing, where if I max out all the items, none of the anniversary bubbles will show up. but I would actually have to destroy a lot of the regular Craniac items just for the anniversary bubbles to show up. So maybe that's a byproduct. Since anniversary is not its own trend level, which, you know, it would be nice to see it be its own anniversary trend level. Just to get, let's just say that we got anniversary trend level all the way to 999. Like, can it be done in 2 weeks? Or actually, no, it's a 1 week event. Can it be done in 1 week? That's gonna be a challenge. That'd be interesting. Do you think it could actually be done, Gold? Like, try to get to 999 anniversary trend level. I instinctively went for the vacation item again. I've been seeing comments as well that people are going to be getting back into the game because of the trend levels being to 999 again. Or not again, but mainly because of the recent update that people are going to get back into the game. Well, here's the thing, is that if I'm able to get every single trend level to 999 before the anniversary event, then I won't have to worry about those items. I would just have to worry about getting the anniversary items to 999. But I'm already way ahead of the game right now because the fact is I've already maxed out every single other Craniac item, and then I just have to focus on just the event items. The only thing that sucks right now is that there's going to be the once a year event that I'll have to focus all my time on just to try to get them to 999. It's going to be the Valentine's, Christmas, Halloween, and then the anniversary. I know I said it out of order, but you get the idea. Like, I'm going to try to get those to 999 within the time frame of the event. So part of me is happy that I didn't max out all the Craniac items for those events at the time. Mainly because, one, I was being lazy, and two, it's been a very, very difficult year. And now that I'm getting better, I'm trying to get back into the whole streaming thing. Right now, Maverick's sleeping on the floor next to me. He is so peaceful when he's not being chaotic. He's just a full bundle of energy. $150. Only 849 more levels to go. It would have to be a collaboration of both Puggle and as well as the Craniac. And I'll have to play during my off time as well. Like, I want to just do... I want to try to do a daily live stream of at least 2 hours. 3 if the momentum is good. But I want to aim for 2. And if it's going to be a short day, then an hour live stream will be suffice. But just mainly try to get back into the routine of streaming. It's kind of like a thing where if you don't do a habit for 2 to 3 days in a row, then you just stop. Like, you have to keep going. You have to keep doing it. And that is me for a lot of things. But at least I'm consistent with making videos about the events every week. showcasing the events, showcasing the Atom Tracker rewards, and then pretty much done. And if I'm able to get into the habit of doing these types of streams, then hopefully I'll be able to get back to the habit of doing Operation Bedrock, even if it's for 2 hours at a time. I really need to get that series done. And a better question is, would I be able to play Pewdiepie Simulator with Operation Bedrock at the same time? I still need to test that out. Like, while I'm waiting for the blaze spawners to spawn in, then I could just play a bit of Craniac on the side, just so that I'll pass the time in between fighting the blaze farm, or yeah, blazes in the farm to gain XP, to repair my tools, and then just get some progress done on the side with Pewdiepie Simulator. I love the fast load time on the PC version too. Well, it's probably because my S9 Plus is old and it's starting to lag a little bit more and more. At some point, I need to get an upgrade. True iPad retentancy. I can't stream on an iPad. It has to be an Android device for me. Mainly because of my setup is pretty much all Android. Unless if a new iPad is able to do USB-C to HDMI, then yeah, I'll do that. $151. Not yet? Aw. One more. There you go. Like, I'm able to grab these bubbles easily. But whenever it comes to an egg, I gotta be very careful. Which is understandable. Like, I could just miss bubbles, but I can't miss an egg. This goes to show how skill-based Craniac is. And a bit of RNG. That was a bad moment. It lagged. Yoink. So with how fast I am getting every bubble, then chances are we're going to see another Prisma egg soon. Like I said, I'm decent at grabbing these bubbles. Hey, look at that! Another Prisma egg. Okay. Gold, you need to stay here more often. I think I'm having good luck because you're here. Just saying. And I jinxed myself. It lagged. Not lagged, but it literally just crawled right there. God dang. I'm still saying that you're good luck when you're here, though. Just for the fact that more eggs are appearing. But no, that was a good drop. It just decided to crawl right at the middle. Be right back. No, you need to stay. Oh well. Once you come back, another egg is gonna appear. Just watch. Hey, look at that, another egg. Are you back? Oh my god. Alright, you know. The fact that we have 4 eggs now within 40 minutes, that was like 1 egg per 10 minutes. Just don't fail this. Alright. Let's not fail this now. I'm gonna exit out. And I'm gonna come right back. Oh wait. Thank you for the gift. Alright. 1 egg per 10 minutes right now. So let's not do a bad time drop again. The pressure's on now just because I failed the last 2 eggs. Again, I'm so confident when it comes to regular bubbles, but when it comes to an egg, I'm like, god dang, I gotta calm myself down. Alright, that's good enough. And again, it crawled to a halt in the middle. And then the crane popped it. The game doesn't like me today, you know? It just does not like me. I don't know what it is. It knows. It's out to get me now. Maybe I should just treat it like if it was just a regular item, and then I could actually catch them easily. But once I do that, it's going to be like, nope. So we've had 4 eggs to appear. At least the first one was Pewds, which I already got that. And now the next 3 eggs I was not able to get. It's because of some tomfoolery that's been going on. I'm trying not to think about it because it could have been more of the prismas that I have yet to get. But even then, it's still nice. We're making great progress when it comes to leveling up, at least. Not too sure whether or not if I'm actually going to be making a progression type video, like a short one, to say, hey, I got this here now. Because when it came to lit level 999, for every 50 levels, I would do a progression. And then I would also open up the gifts I got in between those levels. Here it's like, I got this. That's pretty much all there is to show. Maybe I'll actually talk about the pixelings I got in between. I don't know. I don't know how I would actually go about making that video. We're almost at 153 for lifestyle, so we're already making good progress here. There you go, 153. And for every 10 levels, we get a premium item. So eventually it'll be possible to max out every premium item. Keyword is eventually, which, I'll just go for the shop items for the time being. Yoink. I know it feels like a double-edged sword. It's just good, but annoying that I'm so good at actually grabbing the Craniac items, but I'm just terrible grabbing the Prisma eggs in comparison. But I guess today was just more of a fluke than anything, because again, twice in a row I tried to grab the egg, but it just stalled to a halt down towards the middle. That's what I find funny. I need to get a new audio jack. Or maybe I should get a wireless headphones with the USB adapter or receiver. But will we find another egg? Yes, maybe, possibly, hopefully. I need to redeem myself. I've already failed 3 eggs in a row. $154. So leveling up is not that difficult. From what I understand, it's just a base, or at least base set amount of XP per level. Like, it doesn't actually increase as you level up. Which is good. Because there are a lot of games that are like that. Probably like 1 million per level. That's just my guess. Where's it 10 million? Pretty much we have to count between the levels. Not too sure there's an actual item that's 100k exact. Maybe then 111k is close enough. While you left, a fourth egg appeared, and I tried to grab it, and the exact same thing happened where it just stopped right at the middle. Like, it crawled. And I couldn't get the egg. I'm sad about that. So far, I caught 1 egg and then messed up on 3 eggs. Like, today is not my day, but at least I got 1 brand new pixeling, and I'm just hoping and coping that the other 3 were just duplicates that I've already gone. And then I pop that bubble. And I popped that bubble. That was weird, though. It actually lagged mid-frame. Yeah, at least the luck today for eggs was good. Because yesterday, it took 2 hours just for 1 egg to appear. Now it took 40 minutes for 44 eggs to appear. The only thing that sucks is I gotta go back to work. Gonna be back on the 2 a.m. grind. Yoink. Pretty sure that was a level up. I was not checking. But we'll count it from here. So I'm curious to know how much it actually takes to get from one level to the next. I could have sworn that was a catch. Well, that wasn't obviously a catch, you know. Which I'm okay with that. It's minimal losses anyways. It should give me XP every time I catch the vacation bubble, even if there's no item. Just give me some XP. Okay, so that's 1. This will be 2. Oh, up that one. All right, here's 3. Now we're down to 4. Here's 5. Alright, now we're at 6. Dang. Now we're at 7. Now we're at 8. Here's 9. Ten. 11. And 12 will be the upgrade. Alright, so here's 12. Up's at 50k. So it takes me 12 of the Craniac bubbles just to be able to level up. Yo, Steve, what up? I only got 843 more levels to go for the lifestyle category. Alright. Let me do a quick math. So let's say it does take 12 bubbles for every level. So times that by 843. I'm going to need 10,146 bubbles right now. And let's say that for 999. You practically need 12,000 Craniac bubbles for 999. Still doable. Not that bad, honestly. If you get 2,000 bubbles a day, then you're good. Like, it'll take you a week. At least for me, it'll probably take a week. Just because I could always focus on one trend at a time, whereas a lot of people who have yet to max them out, they're going to have multiple trends to go at the same time. I just need to make sure it's consistent. So let's see if it takes me another 11 at the least to get to 156 to 157. So at least we could confirm that it's 12. At least around that range. So at least that's 1. 2. 3. 'Dang you. 'Why couldn't the egg be like that, where it just magnetizes into the crane? Well, it's 4. And then here's 5. Here's 6. Seven. As long as that there are 12,000 Craniac items, and if not, then I'll have to focus on buying the shop items alongside with the Craniac items. And 8. Mainly because I did not get a lot of Craniac items. 9. And again, the bubble actually magnetized into the crane. So it's always a good advantage to max out everything. Here's 10. And here's number 11. So yeah, it's pretty much 12 bubbles. 12 bubbles to be able to get yourself to each lit level. But that's also what's it called? Assuming that Outer Minds decides to make Anniversary its own trend. Like, if they do that, then hooray. If not, then technically there is no 999 to go for. But I personally would love to see that we get it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So already there's 16 here. I like how the anniversary. Oh yeah, the anniversary again. It doesn't have its own trend, so it gives them a random one. Well, at least the other celebration events has their own trend. Like Summer is already at level 4, so it's its own trend. And I feel the same way for the summer event, or at least the vacation items, because I already maxed those out, which I'm hoping at some point we'll be able to crush these. It would be nice if we would be able to crush them. Hold up. We're able to crush these ones. And because it's also tagged as animal. So we're able to crush these ones. So in theory, we should be able to crush the other items. But that's if they actually set that. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a tiki. That does make sense, but it also they could be able to change the set rule for the items to be able to be crushed anyways. There you are. Activate all this good stuff. There you go. 27 minutes. All right. But yeah, so 12 Craniac items per lit level. And then it would be 12,000 at rounding it up. It's like 11,998 or 988. Yeah, 11,988. So just round it up to 12,000, call it a day. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully I'll be able to get another Prisma egg before the stream ends, and hopefully I don't crush it. Because that, nah. So funny, though. So funny how these things work. Rules of 3, gotta make sure that's consistent. If I could actually grab the bubble, it would help out too, you know. Not that bubble. The vacation bubble I do not need. I need the lifestyle bubble. How I plead. That was number 4. This is number 5. Number 6. Wow, it just dodged that. Still funny, though. Here we go. Not number 7. Welcome to the show, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, share, and smash that thumbs up button. Tung sahur, what up? Words of motivation, everybody. At least that was number 8, and this should be number 9. So 3 more should be able to level up, just to see if it's actually correct. If I'm able to grab the bubble. That was 10. Number 11, and then one more, which will confirm that you need 12 Craniac bubbles to be able to reach every lit level, or at least go from one level to the next level. So it's confirmed, everybody. Scientific method complete. It is all a meme. Still very much appreciated. Always a good reminder. Like, can we get to 10 likes? And if we get to 10 likes, I will literally drink water. By the way, stay hydrated, everyone. Summer's already here for some, and the weather's getting hotter. It may be humid outside. Just take care of yourself. Stay in the shade. Don't overexert yourself. As well as that, if it's hot for you to go barefoot, then it's definitely hot for your dogs to be out on the asphalt or sidewalk. Ah, yes, I watched all of Squid Game. Unless there's another thing I have yet to see. Could have sworn they actually did a spin-off too. But nah, I watched the main 3 seasons, or at least season 2 and 2.5. I still didn't like how they divided the seasons up like that. Just for more anticipation. But still, there's a lot of Netflix shows I still need to watch. A lot of series have been doing that as well when they were doing like half of one season and it's like, oh, we're going to showcase the next half in another few months. I'm like, don't do that. I still need to watch Dr. Stone. I still need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm not talking about the spin-off that they're doing, but I'm talking about like the act. Because I think they also did that half season. And I still need to finish Attack on Titan as well, because they definitely did that. They're guilty of doing that. I just need to finish off that series because I've seen it like so many years ago. Ah. Where's my chat? I lost my chat. There it is. Then I gotta watch Sakamoto Days. Still need to finish that up because they've been doing weekly episodes, so I stopped watching for a while. Like, part of me wants to get Crunchyroll, but another part of me is like, I'm not paying that much just for the anime that would eventually end up on Netflix anyways. At some point, I'm gonna have to rewatch Pokemon on Netflix. I think they already had the first 4 seasons. Nyong. Maverick is still sleeping. I'm jealous that cats and dogs are able to just sleep like right just right on the dot type of deal. Like they're just, all they gotta do is lay down, close their eyes, and then they sleep. $2 a month trial ones. Just set up a brand new email for every new trial. Like seriously, all they gotta do is just decrease the price. Because I was more than happy to pay $60 a month, or not a month, but $60 a year for Funimation. And then when the Crunchyroll took over, they doubled it up to $130. Like, no, get out of here with that. I canceled the subscription, but I was still charged for it when the the renewal date popped up, mainly because it's like, oh, you canceled it on Funimation side, but you also had to cancel it on the Crunchyroll side because Crunchyroll obtained Funimation, so therefore you automatically got enrolled for the Crunchyroll animation, Crunchyroll subscription. I got my refund. Still annoying to deal with. So right now, all my anime I've been watching is on Netflix. So if there's any recommendations, it has to be on Netflix. I still want the series to pop back up again for Spice and Wolf. At least it ended off as like not much of a cliffhanger, but it's like a season finale that it's not like, I want to say that's kind of satisfying to where like if there is a continuation, at least you know where it's gonna left off. But if there isn't, at least that gives it like an open-ended type of finale. If that makes sense. The one series I want back would be Hunter x Hunter. I want to see more of a continuation of that. What's funny is that Inuyasha is also on Netflix. I was so into that anime that I actually have 4 of the movies on DVD. And yeah, it's not canon. That was also the first time I ever realized that movies are just like spin-offs. Like they don't follow the story. Because you'll never see the villains or anything else that comes from the movies into the main series. Back then, I didn't know that. I'm like, why does this not happen at any point? Why is there not any mention of this at any point? And during the movies, you have to figure out at what point of the series does the movie take place. Because they could show you like techniques and moves and whatever that you could see in the main series, but then they shows up again in the movie. If I'm not mistaken, Detective Conan is also on Netflix. I think I actually saw that as well. I didn't want to actually watch it because it didn't have the first 2 seasons. Like, if it skips ahead, I just don't want to watch the old or what's current because I want to see how it began. Also, I want to see more of Records of Ragnarok. So far, it ended off on season 3, so I gotta wait for another new season to show up. And I think that Netflix actually caught up with One Piece. So all the new stuff with One Piece you could actually see on Netflix. But I still got to go all the way back to episode 700 and continue on from there. Yeah, that's why I don't want to skip seasons. Someone was asking a question in Discord. And I grabbed the vacation item once again. Overall, our luck has been good with Prisma eggs. It's just I've been having bad luck with catching them. So if we're able to at least get one more egg, that'd be nice. And especially if it's one that I haven't gotten yet. And especially the one that I don't crush or miss time. Yoink. So if I crush 248 of the Brainiac items for pixel dust, then at least I'll guarantee 200 levels. No. I think I did the math wrong. 12 times 12 is 144. So 248. That's 24 levels. Okay, there you go. That's the math. I'm half asleep. Don't mind me. So that's also a good indicator of how close I am to remaxing out the Craniac items. Because currently, let me see here. Yeah, give me all these good gifts. Thank you. Okay. I'm at 213 of the refrigerators. So I could at least get 3 more levels out of that. I'm trying not to move my chair too much. But yeah, I guess that what I can do is at least 2 hours, max 3 hours per day of a stream, depending on how much time I have for the day, because sometimes I get home work late. Because I'll have to sleep early anyways, so that's the thing that kind of sucks. But at least this is a good time frame to do a live stream, as it seems, because people are showing up around this time. Maybe I'll see a lot of familiar faces once again. If I could at least get 25 levels per stream, so every 4 days is 100 levels. So that'd be a month easily for 999 if I just focus on doing streams. Granted that if I am quick, then I could actually get even more levels. Then I could just gain levels on my time off too, or when I'm not streaming, just keep playing in between. Mainly because I want to try to get for all 999 before the anniversary. That's going to be the goal for the time being. And we're still 3 months away. So can I get 999 on all the trends before the anniversary event? We'll find out. However, right now we have an egg on the screen. We got another Prisma egg. Are we able to catch this one without messing up? We'll find out. Oh, I didn't get burnt out of Tube Simulator. I got burnt out of Minecraft. That's totally different. But let's see here. Just gotta time this right. I don't like this right here. Back into it. Let's see if we're able to get this egg. I'm gonna wait for the cycles. Oh, that was too early. But, yep, I still got it. I'm still happy. I don't care now. That was too early, but it worked out. Alright, level up, and let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. Prisma Nami. That is one I have yet to get. Cool, cool. Screenshot that. Hooray. Haha. Hooray. I'm happy with that. At least we got one brand new or two brand new pixelings this stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick you up. Would have been so nice. Had I not missed the other three. But I redeemed myself. I am not a total failure when it comes to Craniac. But yeah, I did get burnt out of Minecraft. I don't think I'm going to get burnt out of Tube Simulator for a bit. Because I did stream pretty much 3 months in a row of going for lit level 999 at the time. That was a lot of fun. I missed those days. No idea if you were there at the time. That? Okay. The bubbles went, nope. And the only other thing that really sucks is that whenever I do stream is that my room gets very hot. Because the PC just emanates heat like nothing. Like, it's good for the winter if I want to stay warm, but then, of course, during the summer, I need everything to stay cool. I'm contemplating of getting like a fan to be pointed towards the actual PC. But yeah, I'll definitely try to go for 2-hour streams at the least. Just so that we can get more progress done. And I'll have to just keep playing off stream and hope for the best to see how far I could get. And let's see how many more referrals I could actually get for people to start playing Pewdiepie Simulator. Because I still want to get all the sorties I could ever get. I need to max out all the sorties I could possibly ever get, just so that I could have one room and just put all the sorties in there. Yes, I am, Jackie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. The transit levels were dropped, and now another goal has been set to max them all out once and for all. 8 years in the making, ever since that we had lit levels be added into the game in December of 2017. So over 8 years later, we finally got trend levels. Or trend lit levels. It's still weird for me to say because I'm always used to saying lit levels, and now I gotta say trend lit levels, or lit levels for trends. Like, muscle memory. Because currently I'm at 166 for lifestyle. So I only have 833 more to go. And I already did the math earlier, is that it takes 12 of the Craniac bubbles to go from one level to the next level. So, every 12 bubbles is one level. So if you were to go from level 1 to 999, that's going to be 11,988 bubbles, give or take. So, round it up, 12,000 bubbles. So that's 12,000 games, assuming you're able to at least get one bubble per game. And if you miss, then that's another game. So no doubt, I'm probably gonna have so much tallied up scores for the stats of how many games I've played out of Craniac. So now it's just another goal to complete. There's going to be a lot of new players and old players returning to the game just to see the new update. Whether or not if they're going to actually go for all the levels, that's up to them. At least the option is there. For casual people, for people who like to grind just to get things done, at least we have something now. Well, the mainly the new feature that we got today. Oh, hey, I got my stuff. Is that we have trends. Lit level trends. So now that goes up to 999. So that's going to be good. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, there's been a lot of new updates since 2019. So we could go over a few of them. Like Craniac. When we got lit levels, Craniac was introduced. So that was one of the major things. This is the best way to gain XP. Is that you would also have to go all the way down to lit level right here. Just to get faster XP. Or a lot more XP. You go to VIP Craniac to reduce the cost by half. You get more brains for Craniac to get the knowledge tree done. And I'm on a PC version of Pewdiepie Simulator, so that was another thing that they added. So that's one thing you could do if you want to play on PC. They added ads so that, or at least bucks for ads, so you could just watch ads to gain more bucks, and then you have a pixeling at the very end, so you can watch an ad to get that pixeling. And they also added Gobble. Well, here's a sponsor eagle. If you were to go to options, you can actually set the eagle to just go down to the corner right here. You can turn off notifications. You can turn off other things right here. You can turn off the presentations for every event. So you don't need to listen to PewDiePie speak to you every time when an event drops. We have eggs that they automatically tells you what trends they need to be able to hatch. Oh yeah, you also have hammers. If you're a VIP, if you have a VIP subscription, that's totally optional, but it allows you to skip a lot of these ads. So you get a little badge right here. So I currently have these stats going on right now. We got 150 pixelings now, and they're adding more every month. There's 400 Craniac items to obtain. So if you're a VIP, you get infinite amount of quests. You just complete a quest and you skip an ad to get another quest. So you can just keep getting views and as well as subscribers that way. Eagle. Then we also have more items, of course. So we have a lot of brand new items to obtain. I'm going to grab this real quick. Just to gain more XP on the side. And then we also have Gobble, which allows you to speed up your videos. So as you can see, we have this. We also have buffs right here. 20 times the views for 4 hours and 20 times the subs for 4 hours. So the best way to use these or utilize them is that you turn them on and then you play Gobble. So here's Gobble. Mainly all you gotta do is just have your pixelings go to the food. You could actually get an egg right there. So if you go time it just right. Oh, nope, I guess they don't want to go for the egg. That's fine. It's just each pixeling has their favorite type of food, so they'll actually walk towards it no matter what. Sometimes the path is good, sometimes the path is bad, but that's fine. So we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and choose. I usually choose the highest timed video because it also gives you more of a boost for the videos for every food you collect. Okay, no egg here, so that's fine. Go ahead and do that, and there you go. There's Cinder, Nola, Porto. Grabbed 11 out of 15, and it gave me a cooldown of 9 hours 22 minutes, so almost half of the video. Any eggs? No eggs. Sam the Bunny, Potato. Then you have Porto, Prisma Porto, and then you have Jilly. Not bad. And then there's a countdown for the next round if you want to wait for that, or you can refresh for 50 bucks and then you can keep playing. One of the best ways to gain XP, or sorry, gain views and subscribers over time. Prisma Jilly, there's Ubu, and then Oog, and then Prisma Choppy. So you have 15 seconds to decide where do you want to put them. $20 hours. There we go. One more. Okay. 2 more games. Because after the refresh, then you're no longer able to refresh it. You just have to wait for the timer to hit 0. There's Lovey, Prisma Gwen, Prisma et Aya, and Prisma Naughty. Come on, Gwen. Oh, okay. Last game. See if an egg appears. Because there are some exclusive eggs to obtain in... Oh, that's Prisma Tetra. And you fell in the hole. Okay. Donkey. And then... I forgot yours. Oh, yeah, that was Doc. He's still trotting along. Not bad. And then you just have to wait for the next time to be able to do this minigame again. So, in theory, you're able to do this 3 times a day because it resets every 8 hours. So, depending on your time zone, you could just time it perfectly. Like for me, it resets at 4 p.m. So, if I were to play some Gobble around 3:30 and use the boost here, then the next time it resets, the boost will still be active, and then I could just gain more views and subscribers through Gobble. So again, it's just all about the timing. And then another thing they've done is that you're able to shuffle the trends for the day. So if you don't like what's up here, then you could shuffle it to change it. You would actually have to watch an ad, but since I'm a VIP member, I'll be able just to skip the ad. I accidentally clicked off the game here. Whoops. There we go. But yeah, VIP is subscription based, but that's if you are a consistent player, like you play every single day. More or less since that's probably when I was actually going for lit level 999, if you remember those streams. Oops. I woke up my dog. But yeah, when I was going for lit level 999 at the time, I was constantly doing daily streams from February up to June. Like a lot of things have happened, and also we have meme events now. So
a vacation celebration. What a wide range of possibilities.
I know.
This might be the celebration with the most different rooms proposed in the event. So take it easy when voting. Put yourself in the tuber's place and breathe deeply. We do want to crown the most creative and hardworking tuber players. I know you'll make the right choice. I'll find some time to check these out between 2 snoozes.
Okay. So yeah, you have all your room events, and you also have your meme events. The reason we're going extinct. OMG, look, a kitty. Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty. Alright. Not bad. So yeah, if you like to make memes, then here you go. Is that, yeah, I have my own Discord, and then there's also the Tuber Simulator Discord. Both are linked in the description. You would actually have to do !join for my Discord once you go to the welcome channel. So there's that. And then, yeah, with the Tuber Simulator Discord, you could always ask everybody else around in the server, because I'm not always active, especially when I'm working and whatnot. Rankings. I'm still here. Oh yeah, even in the game, you could actually join the server right here in game. So there's that, and you get $25 just for joining the server. I've already joined, so there's no reason for me to click it, but at least I can showcase that this is an option for those who want to actually join the official PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator Discord. Let me see my items real quick. 6 more and I've already maxed it out. Well, am I able to max it out in 8 minutes? Definitely. But if you also have a PC and you want to download Tuber Simulator on PC, you would actually have to go to Google Play, download that, just log into your account, and then you can actually download Tuber Simulator to be played on PC. That's what I'm doing now. It's just easier for me. Yoink. Alright, let's max it out. I can max it out and then have to crush all the items once again and do it all over again. Yoink. 168, so 831 more levels to go. So out of 5 Prisma eggs that appeared, I was only able to get 2 of them. Because the other 3 I accidentally destroyed or I just didn't catch them. So eventually I'll get every single Prisma pixeling. Ain't no doubt about that. If I'm able to actually get the lifestyle egg that or bubble, that'd be nice, you know. Because I want to showcase what happens when you get all the bubbles. Once you max out every single Craniac item, that it no longer shows. It's gone, everybody, it's gone. Oh no. No more bubbles to catch. All there's going to be is just views and as well as some pixel dust and as well as subscribers. And the occasional Prisma egg that appears. But not to worry. All you gotta do is just go back, go to your inventory, and just go ahead and crush some. Wait, I'm curious. What happens if I were to actually do all this? Can we do that? 399 out of 400. Go back to Craniac. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Wait. Okay, it's back. I forgot that you actually have to play one round for the next round to refresh. And then I'm going to be back to 400 out of 400. So I just have to collect all the items once again. So there you have it. It's back into the mix all over again. But out of 5, or at least 2 hours I've been streaming, we were able to get 4 eggs within 40 minutes. That was good. The 5th egg that appeared happened almost 30 minutes ago. But either way, I'm really hoping that we get at least one more egg to appear before I have to end off the stream. But still, good stream today. We got some progress done. We got 2 brand new pixelings I have yet to collect. And then there's going to be exclusive pixelings in Gobble, which, of course, you have to play Gobble to be able to find them. And a lot of them will appear in a golden egg. Some will probably appear in the crystal egg, so just keep an eye out for that. So if I'm able to get back to daily streaming, then it's probably going to be at least 2 hours at a time. But we'll see, because I have to go back to work at 2 in the morning tonight. So we'll see how tired I am when I actually get back home. Because that's going to be a major factor of whether or not if I'm actually going to be doing a stream. But even then, I still want to thank everybody for showing up for today's stream. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. We'll see how the day goes. I'm just trying to see if we could actually get one more egg to appear. It's still a random chance that it will appear. And here's my German Shepherd bulldozing his way through. I have a German Shepherd named Maverick, and he's the size of a Great Dane. So you could only imagine how big he is. Yeah? He wants to get out. Alright. All right. So let's see. 5 more games after this one. Actually, no, make it 10. I've always done 10. But mainly, I'm just gonna have to rest up for tonight and then get back to work in the morning. So we'll see what happens when I come back home. If I were to win the lottery, then I will totally just quit my job and just do streaming all day, every day. That'd be the dream. But in any case, let's see what happens after 9 more rounds. But how long will it take for me to get all 999 for every trend? No idea. Is that I have to do streams every day, or at least play offline every day? But it's doable. We're making progress. I'm still thinking of whether or not if I should make videos of showcasing like updates of how close I am. See if people are going to be interested or invested in seeing me get all these lit levels. Maybe I should make it into a form of a YouTube short. That's probably what I'll do. I'll think about it. We'll see what happens. Probably do it every 100 levels or something. Either every 100 levels or every 50 levels. It really just depends on how fast I'm able to get these levels. Alright, 3 more. Or actually, till the next level up. Let's do that. I'm so close anyways. I'm not going to end it off on a cliffhanger. Just look at that. I'm almost at level 170. I got to get to 170. So we got Prisma Pewds and as well as Prisma Nami added to the collection because there's 150 pixelings to obtain, and the Prisma forms are just mainly the ones I gotta get. There's still gonna be some regular forms that can will only be found in Gobble, so that alone, I have no idea how long that's gonna take. But as long as I'm able to get lit levels, I'm happy with that. So there you go. And here we have the gifts right here. More stuff to have, more stuff to collect, so that's absolutely wonderful. But until then, we got a good amount of levels. We have 829 more to go. I'm going to screenshot the progress to showcase for the Discord server. There we go. And there we have that. I still got 26 more collections, or at least pixelings to obtain. I got over 3,000 pixelings, so I got quite a collection here. And here are my stats. Alright. Till then, once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for the support. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, then be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitch as well, since I do a dual live stream. And as well as that, if you want to join my Discord server, you could do so in the description below, or join the Tuber Simulator Discord as well. And that's much more to be said. Like the video, share it. Just come back to the next live stream and we'll chat then. But until then, have a great day. Stay safe out there. I've been SwordKing0, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.